I know a lot of us can relate really strongly to your songs and your lyrics. And considering I've gotten choked up a couple of times just listening to your songs, I wonder if you ever get choked up on stage or what you're thinking about when you're on stage.
She's pretty. Um, I I'm really in it when I'm on stage, and um, I go through a roller coaster of emotions when I'm performing my show because these are all songs about people who have been in my life, who a lot of them, some of them aren't in my life anymore, and sometimes that'll hit you in just the right way, and when an emotion hits you strongly, it doesn't matter if you're in front of 20,000 people, it hits you. And for me, I'm in those songs, fully feeling all of it, until I hear the crowd start screaming at the end of the song, at which point I'm just like can't stop smiling, because my favorite sound in the world is the sound of thousands of people screaming all at once. It's a really amazing sound, and so I'm completely feeling all the sadness and frustration and anger and hurt, and then the crowd starts screaming, and then everything is right in the world.
Wow. Well, we'll talk about the tour and some of that stuff in a second. I want to ask one more Googler question about songwriting, and that was, has that process that you sort of talked about earlier, has that changed over the years? Because you've grown up a lot, and everybody's heard you sort of grow up.
Yeah, I think it really has. I think that you can only hope that as a writer you start trying different things, and you try different chords or different structures of songs, different beats that you've never really explored that path before. And I think, having always been a writer first, I'm obsessed with the syncopation of the way that words sound when they're said a certain way. And once I've kind of done something once, I always want to go to a different direction and never repeat myself. So as a writer, I think that I've always hoped that my music would constantly be changing, because you never want to make the same album twice, the same song twice. And